Welcome back to the Sports Shot. Reese K. Mac, man. We have some breaking news for you.
Oh, wow.
We have been anticipating this announcement for quite some time. G-Money, give me the breaking news sound. It is official. The ruling is in, and Deshaun Watson of the Cleveland Browns has officially been suspended by the NFL for 6 games. We thought a year. We thought 6 to 8, 6 or less. I think from what I could tell, they probably went as far as they can go. I don't know the CBA in that level of detail, but I'm pretty confident outside of this last gambling case and repeat substance abuse cases, I don't recall anybody going more than 6. Do you guys?
I mean, I thought with all the allegations coming out that it would definitely have been a year to somewhat discourage. I mean, other people are doing the same thing, I guess, but no, I mean,
still just allegations at this point.
Yeah. That's the other part about it. Still just allegations, and maybe if there would been some criminal activity being found by the powers would be, maybe it would have been a little different. But yeah,
possibly could have been indefinite if it was some criminal charges.
Yeah,
honestly.
Right.
So, I think he got out pretty good. To be honest with you, if you would ask me, I think given the validity of the situation and the gravity of the situation, I should say, I think he got off 6 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for example, what D-Hop? How long was D-Hop out for the Cardinals? Because he had cloudy P, so to speak. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
So it's I'm thinking like 4 weeks. Look that up for me, Graham, right quick.
And I'm looking up the list of games.
Yeah.
That's the most in a while since 2015.
Yeah, 6, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there have been some life. There's been, but that was a long time ago.
Okay.
Life used to be gambling, but I don't think life is gambling anymore.
Yeah.
But this is coming off back in June 30th, 3-day hearing with the NFL, the NFLPA, and Deshaun's. This coming off of that, they have decided that it will be the maximum, probably, we'll have to verify this, probably the maximum allowed under the CBA leagues. They got it for violating the league's personal conduct policy, as reported by U.S. District Judge Sue L. Robertson.
Right.
So violating the league's personal conduct policy got him a 6-game suspension, which is the maximum, which is probably more the most they could do, seeing that there was no actual evidence.
Right. So
I can't say evidence. I guess there was no criminal charges that resulted in.
So I think this is very interesting. We talked about the financial aspects on this thing. Who knows how much money has this impacted? Million, billion, whatever. I mean, it's a lot.
This is $1 billion situation.
So for failing a PED test, DeAndre Hopkins will miss the first 6 regular season games. Think about that now.
So performance enhancing. Well, okay.
Think about that one.
Just think about it. Performance enhancing drugs, keeping the game clean. There's clear evidence. Yes. Suspending him. And another tell sign of this, for the violating the league's personal conduct policy, which could be anything up to cursing out a teacher, anything.
Yeah.
Right? Personal conduct policy.
Right.
There will be no additional fines levied, which tells me that this really had a lot to do with the fact that we have nothing really we can go on because there's no real charge. This is all allegations.
So, yeah. So let me just finish my point. I'm gonna just be quiet because it's called Ostarine, Ostarine, was a substance that was found in D hops when they did the PED test.
Mm-hmm.
It's not approved by the FDA, but it's sometimes found in supplements to attach it to the proteins in the body known as androgen receptors. So yeah, so it tells the muscle to grow. So I guess he was trying to increase his muscle intake or whatever. So that was banned by NFL. So that same offense carries the same, and to your point, to protect the league itself, but it carries the same punishment as what Deshaun Watson. Well, what they say he did, because we really don't know what he did, but that's
right.
it. I just think it's interesting.
Very, very interesting.
The same amount of time. Yeah.
What do you think
one
about
was
your six?
proven, I guess, through the blood
Yeah.
test. So
Right.
And then one again is alleged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's alleged. It's civil lawsuits, and it's
And the publicity behind it, and I mean, can you?
he said, she said.
Yeah,
for
it
lack
was
of a better term.
crazy, and he still have one lawsuit that hasn't
Right,
been settled
right.
yet.
Yeah. Let me take you back to it started at 66. Of the 66, 15 backed out of it and spoke on his behalf, and then 24 stayed the course.
Watson's former team, the Houston Texans, reached a confidential settlement on July 15th
There's some money flying around here, man.
with 30 of the women, right?
Mm-hmm.
30 of the women, they reached a settlement with those 30. Watson, who is now 26 years old, which speaks to Reese's point, he better be the Michael Jordan of quarterbacks.
He better be.
Watson, 26-year-old, has previously denied any wrongdoing and maintained any sex with the women was consensual.
And that's why he feels no remorse. He didn't feel like he did anything wrong.
Was it? Well, she said it wasn't.
I mean, guys, can he be right? Can he be 100% right in what he's saying?
He could be. He could be telling the truth. So,
But then why settle then?
right.
I got 250 million reasons why.
No, telling me I got to pay.
But,
I know it doesn't mean
don't
that.
think
It's like
everybody's
it's your
lying.
word. It's your word. I mean, it's gonna have I'm gonna have to pay my lawyers, but your word against my word.
Yeah.
Nothing
and I'm gonna
good can
tell
come
you,
out of that just lingering around. I'm just telling you.
He may say it's consensual. Pressure can come in different ways. So
2 grand juries
may
in
not be.
Texas have declined to indict Watson on criminal complaints filed by at least 10 of the women.
Okay.
2. By at least 10. So
read that one more. Say that one more time.
2 grand juries in Texas have declined to indict Watson on criminal complaints filed by at least 10 of the women.
Oh, they was trying to get in. They was just trying to get paid. They were just all of them probably trying to get paid, but they probably came from the outside like, he don't even know you.
Right.
Why you sign up for something? She was just probably in the same facility trying to get paid. People crazy. They'll do stuff like
But
that.
he may have done something. I mean, he may
paying no
have,
way.
right?
Matter of fact, like I said, full disclosure, I was there. I don't know. So
We
yeah,
don't know.
We
We
don't
may
know.
have.
We don't know. You're right.
But you would think, right? If he assaulted 30, 50, 60, whatever.
Started at 66.
So to me,
complaints.
That's
a lot.
That's a pretty big number.
That's why I keep saying it, because I'm not happy.
So sexual misconduct and assault, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a lawyer by any stretch of imagination, but I'm just trying to say, you had to have some type of evidence to put in front of the grand jury, don't you?
Right. They're not just going to waste their time. Everybody don't get to the grand jury.
So they had nothing to say he did anything wrong?
Well,
no, I think we reported a while back the district attorney. It wasn't that they didn't have anything. I guess it was burden of proof.
yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And, and they could go back, was what she had said. But, Yeah, it wasn't that they didn't.
I got a
have
feeling that he
anything.
was able to prove that the sex was actually consensual for the ones that said that they actually did do something.
How you prove that?
Text messages, conversations.
But text
phone
messages
calls,
probably want to follow. Yeah.
follow up.
Maybe follow. I don't know.
I got a feeling.
I don't know. I don't know, pal.
So just to cover yourself, you send me a text. So yeah, what just happened? You okay with that? You were okay with that, right?
And she says, "No, I'll see you Thursday."
Or maybe he booked another appointment, and thing is, okay, well, if she accepted the other appointment,
Right,
then this
right.
much.
Yeah.
But that ain't always true.
What? Somebody sexual assault you gonna go back again?
Well,
No.
that's just a whole nother story we can talk
Well,
about
see,
the husbands
no.
and wives that
That could be
happens.
part. That could be part of those 10 that the grand jury said,
Right.
"No, y'all."
Come on.
After the 5th time, so all of a sudden he sexually assaulted you.
You
Come
still
on.
have a right to say no. It don't matter how many times, right?
I agree.
The one time I say no, no means no.
Yeah.
Right.
But I've been in situations
Probably fired her after that.
in college.
And he probably fired her.
Yeah,
after that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he probably didn't. Yeah, you're
and
right.
No, he
I've been
probably did
situations
fire her
in college
after
where guys,
Mm-hmm.
some people said that didn't tell the truth. Then later on came back and confessed that, I just said that because they got me upset, and you ruin people's lives that way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we weren't there, so I don't know.
We weren't there, so we don't know.
6 games. That's the verdict. That's where we are. What does that put us on the schedule? I forgot to look that up.
Well,
That's
first of all,
a great.
they're gonna be
Listen.
they're gonna be undefeated out the first week. We know that, right?
Give me Panthers money line week 1.
I was gonna say, why would they be undefeated?
Because they played the Packers week
yeah,
1.
he's gonna say because they're playing the Panthers.
So please let Baker Mayfield.
Baker gonna throw
Please
about
let
5
him start.
interceptions. He gonna throw about 5 interceptions first.
He's already thrown 2 in
I know,
training
well,
camp, so I guess it's just a tell of things to come.
Yeah. So okay. So they go. Okay, I'm trying to look at the schedule now. This is gonna be interesting, man. They got of course they got the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
Then they think about this. They got the Panthers. Then they got the Jets.
Win.
The next week.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 games.
That's
they won.
they 2-0 after the first 2
2-0.
weeks.
Talk to what date is that? What date?
That's the 11th. Then the 18th is Jets.
Mm-hmm.
Then the 22nd they have the Steelers. So that may be
That's an issue. Keep
that may be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
Man, then they got the Falcons.
going.
Wait a minute.
They're gonna be
Wait,
3-1.
so out of the first 4 games, they got the Panthers,
Yeah, you're right. 3-1.
Browns, and they got the Falcons and the Steelers. We don't quite know what's going on with that. Then they got the Chargers, October 9th.
So that's fair. That's 5. I need one more.
So then they got the Patriots. So
I say 3-3.
they're gonna be 500.
Yeah,
I said that before I
absolutely.
started. They're
What's
gonna be
his return?
500.
Who was that?
The next one
Yeah.
after the Patriots,
Mm-hmm.
Ravens. Yeah,
At Baltimore.
There we go.
yeah.
Show what day is that? October what?
October 20.